Hi, everyone. Good evening and a very warm welcome to Ankit, who is going to be a speaker today, and to everyone who's joined this session. It would be great if we could, just wait for a couple of more minutes. We have a few participants, but I'm just giving the best chance for everyone to join. Till then, Ankit, how are you? How have you been?
Yeah, all good, going good.
I believe you have recently joined Ranosis. So
Yeah.
how has been your experience so far?
So all our experience are all good. Like team is fine, leaders are almost there for everything. So feeling quite confident with them.
And this supposedly is going to be a first session with Ranosis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recently joined Anushka, so haven't got much time with them, but still.
Okay, so I think we should start. It's for five, and thank you so much for everyone who's patiently waiting for the session. Today, we have somebody who is a very recent joinee of Ranosis, and Ankit Jasani has recently joined our team, and he's recently joined as a tech lead, I suppose, and he actually is working currently from the Pune DC, but overall, he has over 7 years of experience when it comes to Magento, React, and PWA Studio. He is also 3x Adobe certified. That includes Adobe Certified Expert for Adobe Commerce Developer and Adobe Commerce Business Practitioner, and also an Adobe Certified Professional for Adobe Commerce Developer. Today is his very first session with Ranosis, and I am very sure that he's going to lead and educate us all on several other topics. But in this very first session, Ankit would be talking about Algolia search and how to integrate it with your Magento store. So when we talk of personalization in this era, we talk of customer experience being so important. It's like everything depends upon customer experience these days, and a very important part of that customer experience is product recommendations and search, which is what Algolia search is all about. And now I hand it over to Ankit, who is going to educate us all on this. I am also recording this session at the moment, which you guys can catch on through our YouTube link. This is the very first webinar that we're doing in the series of Adobe integrations like we've been doing for Salesforce. This is the very first we're doing for Adobe, and we're going to be doing that in subsequent sessions in the coming weeks, where a lot of our internal team members and experts and leads are going to educate us all on a few practices or use cases that they have implemented themselves. This session is about Ankit Jasani. He's going to lead it, and over to you, Ankit. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks, Anushka, for the welcoming intro. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to cover below topics. First one is basic overview of Algolia, and second one is integrate and configure it with Adobe Commerce. So let me share my screen. Anyone can please confirm whether my screen is visible or not?
Yes, it is visible, Ankit.
Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. So let's get started with the first topic. So what is Algolia? Algolia was actually founded in 2012, and it's initially focused on offline search for mobile devices only. Within this 10 years of time period, Algolia focused on product development, and now it's providing its services through online APIs by using high-end clusters. Algolia has almost 400 plus clusters available and lots of data centers available in different regions. Algolia is hosted search engine which was developed from the scratch, and it's responsible to provide a real-time search result based on users' first keystroke. Overall performance, you can say Algolia delivers result under 100 millisecond, which is quite faster because of the lots of clusters and high-end clusters actually. Yeah, let's move ahead. Why we need to use Algolia search? Let's get back one step. Then why we need to use actually a search? In our day-to-day life, we are using a lots of shopping sites, shopping apps. Have you imagined that shopping sites and apps without search? Like I am finding grocery from shopping site without doing any kind of search, or any particular laptop with specific configuration without using filter or search. It's quite actually difficult. So search is almost because some of the reports we have find out like 43% of people directly using search while finding any of the items. So there are lots of traffic coming from directly through search. So one of the reason we need to choose our search provider wisely, because of this reason. Like we can generate a lot of traffic by using the good search provider. So let's come back to Algolia search. There are several benefits that I have noted down here. Easy to create and implement great search because of the lots of integration supported by Algolia, so it's easy to integrate. Underlying technology is modern and easy to handle because Algolia is using high-end clusters and relies on APIs to communication. So its technology is latest and easy to handle. If you check any of the integration provided by Algolia, then you can understand all of these things. Autocomplete results and instant search results. These topics actually we will cover in actual demo. Rich analytics capabilities, which is needed nowadays. Multiple sorting strategies on search result page. Typo handling. This one is a quite good feature provided by Algolia. Let's say like I am typing, I want to search for the bags, but instead of typing BAGS, I just by mistake I have added BUGS. But still Algolia will handle this search result and provide me result for the bags only. So typo handling covered by Algolia. Synonyms. This one is also I will share example while providing demo. Global language support, highlighting, faceting. Faceting means attribute-based search, attribute-based filter that is supported by Algolia. Increased customer engagement, conversion rates, and total revenue. Excellent support. Actually, this one is my personal experience because while customizing Algolia's extension, I have been in touch with Algolia support team for quite very long time. So I personally experienced like support team is quite good and very helpful. Let's move ahead. Algolia's product. So Algolia has basically two products. First one is search that we all know, like integrations available for lots of frameworks. And we are going to discuss this in actual demo. Actually, this product we will cover in actual demo. And Algolia recommended. So Algolia there is no plug and play module available for Algolia recommended product, but Algolia shared a doc and several videos which will help you to implement this in your related platform. Like if you follow this doc, then you can see like there are frequently brought together related products, trending products and trending facets available. There are examples available on GitHub. Then there are two ways to implement all kind of features like JavaScript and React based on your platform. Like if you are integrating all of features in the React, then you can choose the React way. Other than that, like in Adobe Commerce or any other platform, you can use directly JavaScript code. It's for all of the items, there are different codes available, and it's already provided by Algolia. Also, there are some videos also available in the reference guide, so you can go through it also. Algolia integrations. So you can see all our well-known platforms, and there are many more. If you see supported by Algolia, 28 integrations are supported by Algolia, and all are very, very well-known platforms. So while implementing or customizing this extension, you can contact Algolia and they will help you in the case. Like if you are not getting anything or any issues in the Algolia GUI, something, so you can contact Algolia for that because they have all are extensions supported by Algolia. Algolia account. So first thing that we need is create account. Whenever you are going to sign up with the Algolia's account, at that time, you just need to provide name, email, password, and some basic other information. And when you once you click on the sign up, they will send you the verification link. Once you verify the link, you will see the screen like this. You will be redirected on a screen like this, where you can see the zero search request, some parameters like this, and here unnamed application. So this is the first GUI which you can see after verify your email. What we need from this account, we need application ID, search only API key, and admin API key. How to generate these keys? So for that, we need to create an application. Like in one Algolia account, you can create as much as application, and application itself, like you can create project-wise application, or you can create environment wise application like staging environment, production environment, local environment, or you can do it in same application also. That is totally dependent on your needs. So you can see there are lots of application already available that I am using for the different projects. So now let me create on the create application button. Let's say first application, we need to provide the project name or some other detail, some other things. There are two plans available. First one is I'm mostly like for the staging, local, or any testing kind of purpose, we can select the free plan where we are getting 10,000 search requests free every month. So I think that is all we needed for testing, or even in small e-commerce B2B projects, this will work. And in pay as you go plan, you will get benefits of the all free plans. Like every month you will get 10,000 search requests plus if you exceed the 10,000 requests, then you will just need to pay $1 for each 1,000 requests. So it's not, there is no any commitments taken by Algolia like you need to pay this amount every month fixed. That is totally dependent on search users. We will discuss this later, like in while providing actual demo how this will work. Right now, we just need this information: application ID, search only API key, and admin API key. So I'm proceeding with the free. Okay, this one is the important part. Like we need to choose data center based on our nearest Magento hosting. So right now we are in India, so that's automatically selected India, and you can see the response time based on your selection, like how much it will take response. It will API will take response. So you can see all data from here based on your selection. You can see all the review for your order. See, no commitments right now, and zero price. So we just need to agree and create application. So you can see your application is created, and now you need to click on setting and then API keys. You can get application ID, search only API key, and admin API key from here. All three details are available over here. Let's move ahead. Integration with Adobe Commerce. So there are two ways basically. First one is Composer, and it's a recommended way, and second one is Magento Marketplace. Whatever you would like based on your requirement, you can choose that particular way and proceed with that. Ready-made plug and play module is available for that, and you can integrate by using if you go with the Composer, then only there are 4 commands to enable that module in your Magento setup. Let's move ahead. Algolia demo. Let's proceed with the demo. So to save time, actually, I have executed this 4 command with one of my setup, and I'm just going to show you how it looks initially. This is Adobe Commerce version 2.4.4 and my PHP version is 8.1. You can see several menus available over here. And all the other configuration details available here. We will see all of the configuration, like how to configure it properly. We will see one by one. So right now we just need three things: application ID, search only API key, and admin API key. That we have already got idea, like how to get from the Algolia GUI. Now with one of the demo, I have already configured all of the things. So let me proceed to that demo. So you can see the application ID, search only API key, and admin API key I have already configured. I have changed this name to, initially Algolia will provide this name only, like Magento 2 underscore. But we can change based on it, like this is a very important field, because if you are using same Algolia account for your production, staging, and local, let's say, then there should be a chance of the conflict between data, because if the index name prefix are same for all of the environment. So I recommend it to use this index prefix, like this production. For production you can use this pro word, and this staging you can use this type, any particular word. For the staging and local you can use local, but there should be a chance, like for the production we only need to use that pay as you go plan or something. For the staging we can use this free plan and proceed with that, because on staging there is no need to use 10,000 search requests in a month. So that's why we can use that free plan, and to avoid extra charges from client side. So there are several configuration already enabled by Algolia by default in configuration. So that one is enable indexing, enable search, and logging. There is no need to by default enable. So once you do this configuration and save config, after that you need to execute indexing. That is also provided in this doc. Like once you execute this all for command, then you need to execute credentials and basic setup that we have already done. After that, we need to execute indexing. You can execute just this command also, that would be fine, or you can select all of the particular indices that provided by this extension. What will this command actually do? This command will transfer all of the data from Magento to Algolia. And how it will look in Algolia, let me provide you in Algolia GUI. So this is actually Algolia demo 1 that we are using same credentials over here. So I have connected this with the Magento setup, and now let me move to the home. Okay, you can see there are lots of records available in data sources. You can see the indices are generated with the prefix that I have added over there. So whenever I am doing any kind of communication by using this host, at that time, I mean this application ID and this credentials, at that time it will take data from this prefix indices only. So if same credentials available on your production, but with different index, then there is no chance of the conflict, because it will take data from your particular prefix only. So that is already handled by Algolia, and no need to do any extra configuration for that. So this is a good one facility provided by Algolia. You can see different indices like products, categories, pages, and some of the particular shorting related things. Let's see one by one, like how it looks. So let me move to the autocomplete menu now. So what is autocomplete menu? Let me show you demo on the front end, how it looks. Okay, so you can see the right sidebar, you can see six number of products are coming, and it's providing directly result based on your first keystroke. So let's say you change that word and different result will come. So you can see the how faster it's providing the result actually. And you can see the categories available here, pages available here, and might be color is also configured we have in backend. So you can see colored based selection is also available here. So this is for this configuration, what you need to do, you can configure it from this autocomplete menu. You just need to first enable it. You can configure the number of products that you want to showcase over here. Like currently 6 configured, so only 6 products available in the autocomplete section. Number of categories 2. Then some of the predefined default configuration that we are not changing with the algo provided by Algolia. And in this additional section, we can add, like, first one is pages, and second one we have added the colors. You can add more also, like activity, style back, style bottom, whatever products attribute you want to display over there, you can add. Like sometimes we just need to show the brands over there, so we can add it over here, and then you can showcase on the front end autocomplete menu additional section. So that type of things you can do with this additional section part. Excluded pages. So sometimes people are searching any word, and some of the pages that we don't want to provide any search engine, so we can exclude that particular pages from here, like no root page that is provided by Magento itself, and that we don't want, like customer can search and navigate to that page. So that's why it's by default excluded by Algolia. Then these are the default configuration, like render template directives. That this is the default one provided, enabled by Algolia. Enable autocomplete menus debug mode. Okay, so this one is very helpful for the designer actually. Whenever you are integrating Algolia with match with your theme at that time, if you want to design this, then if you want to do inspect, then that will not work, because of there is like Algolia will not provide that thing, and for that you need to enable this autocomplete menus debug mode. So after that only you can inspect that particular section, and designer can use that for design. So let's move ahead with the instant search result page. So how it looks on the front end, let me provide you a demo. So you can see there is a small search bar over here, and it will also reflect like based on your search. It will directly reflecting result over there with the number of products result found. And left panel, you can see different attributes based on your selection. You can add or remove this any kind of selection from the left panel. Pagination is available, add to cart button, and all other details are already available. In this configuration, we just need to enable this instant search result page. DOM selector is already by default with the Magento Luma theme. The main DOM is column, so it's already provided by Algolia. And number of products results you can configure, like currently 9. So there are 9 products available on this result page. Facet means attributes. So this here we can provide the attributes that we want to actually allow for the left panel for filtration process, or you can say search result process. So let's say the color, there are also several types like facet type, destructive, and conjunctive. Both are available. So what is the difference between both? So let me provide you example. Like basically destructive is providing for facility for the result, and conjunctive is providing the, like, it's not providing any, it's only related things, like it will provide only result particular. So let me provide you the example for that. Okay, so let's take this color is destructive, and style general attribute is conjunctive. So what happens with the colors? When you select, when you select multiple colors, then you can see all individual products that contains any of the items. So all 63 items you can select by whenever you select all the colors or multiple colors basically. So now let me select any of the style general. So I'm selecting first one, save. Then you can see the limited number of products because it will provide only result which contains 1/4 zip. Then I have selected one more. So only this two products only contains this three. So this is only when you need specific result which contains all of the specification. At that time you need to select this conjunctive mode, and when you need or type of selection like which contains which may be which product may have or not may not have, then at that time you need to select that destructive selection. And one more interesting feature is create query rule. So for that, for the color attribute, actually I have selected this yes, this to yes. So what will happen? So let me just clear all things. Okay. So you can see the result. Number of tops available right now is 98 and red tops are available 39. So someone is searching directly red tops. Then you can see 39 results over there. So basically Algolia will automatically understand that red is the color and provide result based on the filtration, automatically filter handled by Algolia itself. Whenever you will do this create query rule, you can do multiple, like for the activity you can also do for the size, for the brand, or any of the kind of things you based on your requirement you can implement this kind of facility also. The same thing will be working automatically on autocomplete also, like red tops. Then you can see the same results over here also. It will showcase by default autocomplete red tops only, automated filtered result. Let's move ahead. So for the sorting, there are several attributes available that you can use. There are any kind of attributes you can add or remove for the sorting, and you can move that particular sorting like priority, number of values per attribute. That currently we have selected 10, so 10 attributes will be by default visible over here. Replace category page. Actually, when you select yes, then you will see same type of page on but any of the category page, but this is not the recommended thing, because on category page we might have lots of customization already available. If we select if we enable this option, then we might see the all the customization we need to redo with the Algolia search, and that is actually quite difficult part, because override that Algolia's extension and handle all of the things through Algolia, which might be tough. So we are not recommending that you need to enable this feature, but still if there is any need, then you can use this feature also, because it's already included by Algolia. So add to cart visibility or not, infinite scrolling feature is already there. So this is all about autocomplete and instant search. Both we have covered. That is a major part of this plug and play module. Now what data we need to pass from Magento to Algolia, that we can configure over here. Like for that attribute selection, like which attributes we need to pass to from Magento to Algolia, we can add custom attribute also added by from added here, and then we just need to run indices only. So every portion will have one notice, like don't forget reindex after modifying this section. If you add or remove any of the section from here, then you just need to execute reindexing command. So it will do, it will provide all the information from Magento to Algolia, and Algolia will generate indices based on that. Let's see what data available in this indices. So I have clicked on one of the products indices, and now I can see that name, SKU, categories, color, in stock, all the data for one product is available over here. So based on this all data, Algolia search will work. It will compare all of the things based on the sorting, based on the attribute selection, and all other things. It will take care automatically and then provide our search result. Particular ranking order we can select from here. There are several other configurations available that is also by default selected by Algolia. Categories data. So you have noted that categories available in the left panel in search bar as well as autocomplete section. So for that we can configure everything over here, like name, what data we need to pass from for the category particular. So this is all our basic data for the category, because right now category doesn't have any custom attribute or something like that. Otherwise you can pass it from here, that is fine. And we just need to execute reindex command. Ranking same as product. Then for the image size, we can apply custom sizes from here also. Selection, there are already available for custom selection. Indexing queue. So Algolia is recommending to set this particular cron job through cron tab in while executing this in production, because what happened in production sometime, like one of the product goes out of stock or one of the products goes disabled, then Algolia will handle, then still it will showcase in the search results. So if we schedule this through cron tab, then it will automatically sync between Magento and Algolia in a very short time. So disabled product will not display in the search result also. So that's why Algolia is recommending this shared indexing queue while we are transferring this to production environment. Synonyms. This one is interesting feature. Like I can provide any similar type of words like shirt, t-shirt, hoodies over here, and it will provide the same result for me. Like for the bags, see, for the bags this type of results are available. And also this one is the typo handling mistake. Like you can see this box also providing the same result as bags. And these all are the synonyms word that I have added. You can add more, any of the number that you want to add, like say this one. Still it's showing result for the bags. So these all are synonymous. And one-way synonyms. So if you search for the iPhone, still it will show you the result for the bags. This is one-way synonyms. Let's say the example. You can upload this through CSV or JSON file also, provided that way is also available. Because if you have lots of data available, then manual entry would be difficult for us. Analytics and personalization available for the one of the premium plan only. So I haven't configured over here, but you can definitely check Algolia GUI after creating application like personalization settings and analytics. So you can use that features while implementing actual Algolia with any of the live site based on the requirement. Google Analytics feature is also there. You can just configure based on your requirement. In advance, there are just nominal things available in this section, like global settings, and most of the settings already implemented by Algolia, that is by default selected, and there is no need to change. Like one of the remove branding logo, that like in search result there will be a Algolia's branding logo available over here. So I have just removed that by selecting yes from the configuration. So this is minor things that we need to take care from that configurations only. So no need to handle anything through coding. Like we just need to configure from the backend several backend settings only. So this is all about like autocomplete and auto instant search result page. How fast actually it's providing result through online APIs. Every time you search something, then it will make request through the Algolia, and Algolia will return back with the result, and it will rendered over here. So this is the way of the communication. And other than that, Algolia have several other, like if you want to index the particular SKU, like before indexing will generally based on the recommendation indexing every 5 minutes around time indexing set. But still, if you want to do manually, then Algolia have provided that way also. Like you can enter SKU over here and just do particular SKUs reindex in Algolia side. Then one of the good section is merchandising. So query merchandisers. Okay, so how it's helpful? So let me provide you a demo for that also. So let's just say tops. Okay, so this is the same search result as we are showing on the front end. Tops, you can see the purple, red, and then white. So now I want to make white white product as a first product, because sometimes we have that particular product that we need to showcase first. So that's why we can use this type of feature over here, like, and we just need to click on the save query. And now I'm just duplicating this page. You can see the difference. And same is autocomplete. You can see the white product will become first. So this is the popular product or something you can implement through by using this query rule. Also, you can add some banners for that. There are that facility also available over here for that particular merchandising query. Category merchandiser, for that we actually need to enable that rule category instant search result page for that category also. So let me do that. So replace categories page. Yes. So let's take this product here. There is a menu available over here, Algolia merchandising, and you can promote any product. This is product promotion for that particular category page. So gear backs. You can see this one push it is a first, and okay, so let's take this one. We are going to promote this product, so just let me duplicate this. You can see the difference between the both category page, same category page. So this will how promotion will work for that category page, and this is provided by Algolia merchandising. Landing page builder, this one is also good facility. Any unique page you can add over here, like meta information you can add, CMS description you can add over here. You can add specific query over here, like let's say red tops. And I'm just going to save this landing page. So you can see this page comes with the title, description, and directly filled that particular red tops query. So you can generate this type of page through Algolia merchandising whenever you need. Let's move ahead with that. So there are analytics overview that is also, this facility is also available. So you can see total searches made, users, and daily search result graph, then particular search that have no result, or popular results. All of the details available in Magento dashboards as well as Algolia GUI. So you can get it by date also. Other than that, there is help and support tab is available where you can find all of the video tutorials to configure and implement Algolia search with your website. There are, you can see lots of playlists available for that. You can refer this playlist, or you can go through the documentation parts. So this is actually all about like how we can implement Algolia with this Adobe Commerce, and how we can configure it. So basically there are only 4 steps. We just need to create Algolia account, get that credentials, then integrate it with Adobe Commerce, configure it, and execute that indices command. Yeah, so we have just got idea about how to integrate and configure it with Adobe Commerce. So basically there are only 4 steps that we need to follow. Like we need to create account with the Algolia, then get that credentials, integrate it with Adobe Commerce, configure it based on our need, and then just execute that indices. And we are good to go. Like Algolia will work fine. Instant search result and autocomplete, you can use that benefits for your store. And this is not just for Adobe Commerce. Like there are, as I have mentioned, like Salesforce, Shopify, all have that same credentials. We need to follow same steps only, because the integrations are already there, plug and play modules. So you just need to integrate, configure, and just use that benefits. Let's move ahead. So customize the extension. So actually, when it comes to customize, there is no need to customize, because Algolia is already providing that much facilities. Like Algolia is providing autocomplete with these products, categories, pages, attributes, and instant search result with filtration and auto search. All the facilities are already there, but still if you want to customize it, then Algolia has also provided that way for Adobe Commerce. Like there is a separate extension available that you can integrate after you integrate the first one, basic Algolia module. Like this is just for that customization process. You need to you can implement it through Composer or through GitHub. There is a module available over there with the basic facilities. Like you can note that several observers are there and several front-end files already provided as a demo by Algolia. Some JS are also there. So you can get all over idea about the process of how Algolia executed all the things. So you can take idea from this custom modules provided by Algolia. Also, there is a guide available by Algolia, which contains all the information, like how to modify the events, how to execute that particular any new commands. Basically, like major customization when you need the customization is needed actually at that time when you need to display results from the custom table. Let's say you have a custom data available which is not related to category, not related to products or any other part, then you need to implement the whole indices, new indices. For that you may need that custom extension. So for that also Algolia has facility, but you need to implement several other code for that. Let's move ahead. Difference between Elasticsearch and Algolia search. So actually there are many more differences available, but I have just listed for that basic understanding flow. Like Elasticsearch is self-hosted on the server that you own. Like we can configure Elasticsearch on your own servers, own server, but for the Algolia search is actually SaaS-based service, so we can't configure it on our own server. Elasticsearch is basically free, and Algolia search comes with the free plus pay-as-you-go plans. Whatever you need, basically you can choose your plan and go ahead with that. Paid extension available to integrate with Magento that I found while doing research on that, and free extension with lots of facility available from the Algolia side for this Algolia search integration. At the same time, Elasticsearch comes with the no GUI information, but Algolia search comes with the great GUI. Where we can get all the idea about how search results are actually performing, how users are interacting with the query rules and all that things. So you can get benefit of that great GUI also. Better in terms of Elasticsearch is better in terms of price because it's free and self-hosted on your own server. At the same time, Algolia search is better in terms of speed. You can see a lot of speed, not just like 200% faster than Elasticsearch, as we have checked already. There is a facility of auto-filter search result with attribute and typo handling feature provided in the Algolia side, but it's not available in the Elasticsearch, and many more that reason that you can find out from here. Based on the different area, you can check as per your requirement for your knowledge, but there are a lot of difference between Elasticsearch and Algolia search. Let's move ahead. Okay, so related to help videos, in the YouTube, they have created the playlist for that Algolia particular section, and you can get idea from that, like how front-end events, back-end events, template overriding, back-end events, all merchandising features in detail. So you can get one by one based on your requirement, and you can understand how actual flow is working with Algolia. And also there is a guide available over here. With the blocks, you just need to search Magento or Big Commerce, or based on your need, you can search over here and you can get through the guide and videos. So Algolia has covered almost most of the things provided by Algolia, which will be easy to integrate with any of the latest framework. Any questions for Algolia for this session or any other?
Anybody has any questions pertaining to this session, pertaining to Algolia search, integration with Magento? While people are still accumulating their questions, I wanted to ask one thing. While Magento itself offers native search, why do you think business owners would prefer Algolia over Magento's native search? What features Algolia has that leverage it up?
Yeah, as I mentioned, like how search is important to any e-commerce site, because we are daily using search day by day our in routine life while searching groceries or any of the items while using search, basic search. So if you're talking about the native Magento feature, then Elasticsearch doesn't comes with the autocomplete feature. Like if you directly prefer, let me show you that example also. This is the native Magento search, and if you type anything, you can't see any autocomplete feature over here. So this one is like customer will like if they can see directly results over here. So this one is also directly customer interactive, like customer can see categories by using, if they use Algolia, then they can use benefit of that. And how faster it will perform. Algolia is providing result actually much faster. Also, you can see there is no direct search result, like you will search over here, then refresh the page, but Algolia will directly provide result through Ajax. So it will much faster than Elasticsearch or Magento's direct default search behavior. So that's why I prefer to use Algolia search over Magento's native search feature.
Okay. And while we say that it is, of course, above par to Magento search, do you think that the intent analysis that Algolia does is really important when we consider today's customer economy and competitive landscape?
There are actually a lot of search providers available, but I prefer Algolia search because of their facilities. Like I got the GUI information, I got GUI access, and GUI is providing actually a lot features than other GUIs even. And also I can manage things from the Magento backend itself. Also, I got lots of application access, and one of the good reason is pay as you go plan, like no commitments taken by Algolia. That is like benefit for the client, customer, and everyone. Like
Mhm.
pay as based on the search request or search request that we got, we need to pay only for that. So that is good point. And it's like in this competitive market, this type of benefit, it's really good benefits.
Okay, and a lot of big brands are also using Algolia at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can check that on like Algolia website. They have mentioned a lot of brands over there, and not
yeah.
only just for the Adobe Commerce, like Salesforce, they have a lot clients available in the Algolia side. They are also using that. So
Mm-hmm.
they are supported almost 28 language. They have almost supported 28 integrations. So you can
Mm-hmm.
assume the number of integration they have already done, because plug and play modules, everyone can use that plug and play modules that are also free. So that one is also good.
Okay, and so it's not just your Magento store you can integrate Algolia with. You can also integrate it with Salesforce, with
Yeah,
Shopify,
Shopify, BigCommerce, all integrations are
every
available over there. Yeah,
every e-commerce platform, which is good for businesses, of course, because the intent, when you get the intent of a user in your mind, when you understand what a user is actually searching for, you can deliver better results,
yeah,
and that is how you boost revenues and economy. So for a business, from a business point of view, Algolia search has a lot of benefits.
yeah.
And when it comes to a developer point of view, of course, Algolia's own documentations help them to, leverage this integration successfully.
Yeah, they have mentioned a quite good documents nowadays, and they are providing a quite good support. As I have personal experience with the support team, and they are supporting quite good. Like they are quick, they are trying to provide the quick as possible answer, and with the particular documents or with the particular suggestion, like you can do this type of way or you can do this way. So support team is very quite helpful,
Mm-hmm.
and all of the other things they already available in the Algolia's GUI, which will also help you to understand the things like how things are performing, what should in error, you can troubleshoot over there also.
And what happens if Algolia is down? Supposedly, there's peak traffic time, and there's just too much influx of customers, and suddenly Algolia is down. How would Magento side counter that situation?
So actually, like I have done till the date, I have done a lot of integration with the Algolia, but I haven't heard any complaints from any of the client side, like because of the Algolia, the site goes down or any of the things. But you can surely check this Algolia status page, and you can track over here like since last 19 days, they haven't down for any minor downtime or any downtime available.
Okay.
So because of they have large number of clusters available, and also like there is a chance like maybe Algolia goes down, but at that time you can set up the alert over here. Like there is a facility available in settings, infrastructure, and alerts. You just need to enable phone alerts and email alert for regular Algolia's maintenance time. And at that time, you just need to disable this from backend. But that should never happen. Like till the date, I'm using this Algolia and I haven't found this type of issue with that any of the Magento site, e-commerce site. Because if there is any downtime, then that should be also minor downtime.
Yeah.
So there is a directly enable disable feature available from here only. Once you disable it, Algolia will completely off from your Magento site. So,
okay, and is for when it comes to hosting Algolia on your Magento side, is there any paid plan available to configure it like Elasticsearch, or do you have to self-host it on your server?
Till the date, there is no facility from Algolia side because Algolia is focusing on their own product and own hosting. Because of their own hosting, only that much the response is that much faster. Like they have managed clustered and data centers in a good way. Like they can achieve the delivers result under 100 millisecond. So that is possible by in this way only. So that's why that is not possible to host in your own server. We just need to rely it for the Algolia server only.
Okay. Now, I would like to ask any of the participants have any questions for the session, or are we good to go? I believe we do not have any questions from the audience. In case there are any questions, you can directly ping Ankit and he'll be more than happy to help you guys out. And for everyone who still stayed with us after the troubleshooting incident, thank you so much. We would see you again in the next webinar and hopefully without any disturbances and issues. Thank you so much, Ankit, for giving your time for this webinar. And to all the audience, thank you for being such patient with us. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you and have a good day ahead.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.